Welcome back to Fit for Life. Are you ready to exercise again? I hope you've had a good sleep. Today we're going to do some strength training for both the upper and the lower body, and we're going to be using bands instead of weights. And I have a new band, so let's see how this works. My older band is quite wide, but I noticed the newer ones are a little bit more narrow, so I'm going to try it. I use more of a heavyweight band. If you're just starting out, you can get a, very easy, low weight or medium or high, whatever you think you can manage. But bands are effective for strength training. It says they're as effective as weights. So that's good to know. We're not just playing around here. They really work. They may even put more tension on your muscles and work them longer because we're holding onto those bands the whole time. We do let them go now and then. We go back and forth, but I thought that was really important to know. They can improve your hand strength as we age. You know that wanes a little bit, so it does help with that. I just thought that was really, really important. It does improve your balance to have strong muscles, just like we talked about in the last show. Weights are portable, they're affordable, and they can be part of your overall health regimen, whatever that is. I hope you're doing at least something and trying to eat right. Even if you're just walking, it's really, really important. They can be part of your overall health plan, such as your ADLs. We talked about your activities of daily living. Strength training can improve all of those and help you to stay upright. Find someone to exercise with. I'm going to be saying that a lot. Some people just don't want to walk into a room and start exercising with people they don't know. They don't know the teacher. So find someone that has been saying for 20 years, well, I'm going to exercise one of these days. And say to them, well, let's do it. Let's try it together. Go to your senior centers. They're wonderful places. They have all kinds of classes, and I teach there too, and some of you probably know that already. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to hold on to this band, put it down on the floor, the end of it. All right, and we're going to step on it with the front part of the foot, not your instep, but the ball of the foot. So you're stepping on it, you don't want it to be moving around. All right, and then you take the other end. I will wait until you're all settled, and it takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? I'm just going to wrap that band and maybe wrap it one more time. And don't worry, it's going to be twisted. And just rest your forearm right here on your thigh, on your quadricep. Now you're going to, oh, see this? It's slipping. I don't like the new band. I'm going back to the old band. I hope you all have bands. But I just didn't like that one at all. So excuse me while I get prepared. Same thing. I'm going to wrap. It's a little shorter, which I like. Wrap one more time and rest the forearm. Wonderful. All right. As you lift up, keep your elbow down on your leg. I know this one's a little complicated, I think, if you haven't done it before. So let's lift that up. Can you feel that you're strengthening? If it's easy and you're going up and down fast, wrap it one more time. So let's breathe out as we lift. We'll say this is 3. Keep that elbow on your leg. 4. Keep your head up so you don't want to be down here. 5. Make sure you're really stepping on that. And 6. And 7. It's a great exercise. And you're just using a band. You're not using a weight. Probably easier to do it with weights, though, isn't it? We don't have to think about wrapping and all that stuff. So try to do at least 8 to 10 of those. Good. All right, now I'm just going to come back slowly. Let's do the other side. And as far as I can see, it doesn't matter whether you have your foot on the inside, whether you're seeing a little band here, or the band this way on the outside. But just make sure the ball of your foot is there, not the middle foot, the middle of your foot. Hold on. And you're just going to wrap that band. I'm going to wrap it one more time and just lay the forearm right down here on your thigh. And as you lift up, now does it feel better now where you're getting a little more weight? Up. I like this one. 3. and 4. I guess I'm going to be using this band for the rest of my life. 5 and 6 and 7. If you can do 10, go right ahead and do it. I'll do 10 with you. 9 and 10. Terrific. So again, we are working on our upper body, and then we will work on our lower body for falls prevention, right? All right, so that's mostly for your biceps. What about your triceps? I'm going to give you something really simple for that one. Just holding on. You don't have to wrap the band right now. Under both feet. If you want to put one foot on at a time, that's okay. You might have to bring it back a little bit. It does take some getting used to. Now, my band is a little shorter, so I'm not going to wrap it. You have to kind of get used to where you feel that you're doing something. All right, I'm going to walk out a little bit on my heels. Good. So if you can manage to get into this position, that would be wonderful. If you want, you can lift that band a little bit and then point your toe and flex your feet a couple of times. We're going to do that one later. But you notice I'm rounding. Pull that chin right in. You want to feel something, so you're going to pull back, elbows come back. Great. And 2. I like this one. I feel as though we're really doing something. You feel that in your shoulders, your elbows, your arms, your upper back. It's a great one. And you're tightening your abdomen as you do this. Say this is 6 and 7 and 8. Oh, we're going to be so strong. 9 and 10. When you get used to this, you should be doing 2 sets of whatever we do. And some people will do even 3 sets, whatever you want to do. All right, then we'll stretch those muscles out later, right? Let's do the third one now. This one I like. Don't worry about wrapping. You might want to move your hands down a little. I mean, you want to feel some resistance. You don't want it to be too easy. You're just going to lift that band right up. How far back can you go with the band? Just go back. I'm going to keep my hands very close to the end on this one. So just doing this will flatten that back out, which is good for everything. You look better. You walk better. You're less apt to fall if you're nice and straight, or as straight as you can be. You don't have to be like a soldier all the time. But all right, how many of you might have to come all the way to the end, can go down and back? Oh, this is so good for your posture. It's so strengthening. Don't hold your breath. If you want, you can breathe up through your nose as you come up and exhale as you go down and back. And if you've never done this before, I'm hoping it feels good for you. You might feel it's too much, some of you. Just make sure that band is long enough in between your hands, right? Boy, I'm getting excited about this, and most people don't think exercise is very exciting, do they? Back. Let's say this is 6 coming up, but it's kind of an easy way to get that back nice and flat. And let's do another one, even if we don't feel like it. All right, but you know what? My neck is a little tight, so let's relax. I'm just going to put one foot forward a little bit. Drop that chin right down slowly. Does that feel better? Because you're relieving that pressure. Now bring your head back up slowly, and you're going to look up at the ceiling. Don't try to drop your head on your back. That shouldn't happen, and it wouldn't happen anyway, but trying hard to do it would not be good for us. All right, now look straight ahead and just turn your head slowly, just to loosen up a little bit. And then we'll go to the other side. Good. I'm going to be in good shape today, I'll tell you that. Lots of exercise. And then turn the head back. And let's do an ear drop. This is a little tight today. Let's try the other side. Oh, good. And we'll go back one more time. and then back to the other side. So I think that feels kind of good. Grab some water if you're in the mood. And we're gonna move to the next one. All right. So this other one I like too, and I don't think it's too bad. All right, and what we're gonna do is bring it underneath your legs. Underneath. Kind of maybe in back of your knees, or just above the back of the knee. So here you are, nice and tall, shoulders down. Now I'll wait, maybe some of you are just finishing your water. Do what you want, but just grab onto the band, okay? Some of you, if you have a long band, you might want to wrap it once. You have to find a place that's safe, that isn't going to fall off, and that's going to work for you and give you some resistance. And all we are going to do is pull up. Some of you might want to pull the band back a little bit. Breathe out as you pull up. It's kind of hard on this one because the band isn't quite long enough. And up. I can feel that all over my upper back, my shoulders, my arms, everything. Up. And you're tightening your abdomen when you do it too. So I don't want you to, feel as though you have to strain, but you've got to feel something. Good. And up. Wow. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Now watch out if you have carpal tunnel problems. You might not or shouldn't do this. But most people know because that's painful enough and you're not going to exacerbate that. All right. Again, we'll take a little break. Grab some water. We're almost through with the upper body, but we have to get to the lower body very soon. All right. Let's try this one. I'll give you something easy this time. Okay. Just bring the band up. Again, you can move your hands in or wrap it or not, whatever you want to do. So we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna wrap on this one. All right, straight up or as far up as you can go and just pull it out. Now you're really gonna feel this in your shoulders. And 3. We'll say 4. Let's do just 6 for time's sake. And 1 more. Good. Now just bring your hands together and you make a little shelf. You can rest your chin right there. Take a little nap for a few seconds. Good. Close your eyes. All right, now straight out from the shoulder this time. And see how it feels at this angle. 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. So you are strengthening just about your whole body today. Bring those hands together again. Drop your chin down if you want. If you want to stay up straight, that's okay. Just pull that head back a little bit. Terrific. Now, front of the knees, or somewhere around there, just pull out this way. 1. And you can feel that it's going to do something for you. It is going to strengthen. Build those muscles up a little bit. Improve your strength. Burn calories, as I mentioned before. Okay, now what we're going to do is just undo the band. Mine is sticking together again. It's a very humid day today, even though it's fall. And we're going to work on the lower body. But put the band right down in your lap for right now. I'm going to push my hair back, grab your elbows, just pull those arms back. Good. I hope that feels good. And then pull to the other side. And now just when you pull, I'd like you to turn a little bit too. Great. And then to the other side. Normally you would hold these a little bit longer. Wonderful. Another good exercise is to just clasp your hands or just touch the back of your neck, whatever is comfortable. All right. And try to get those elbows back as far as you can. Opens this area up. You can breathe a little better. Let's do a little bend here. Yeah, just to stretch that upper body. Good. And bend. And bend. Wonderful. And Back again. Great. Okay. Now, as I said, we're going to work on that lower body, so we're going to do another one for the lower body. All right. I want you to take the band and put it under both feet this time, kind of in the middle, and then walk out with your heels. Pick those legs right up. Now, we're not going to do the upper body stuff. We're going to work on the lower body, your legs. And all I want you to do is pull your feet apart. Now, this is going to involve your lower back and your hips and your knees and your legs, your thigh muscles, your quadriceps, all of your legs, your feet, everything. So if it's too much, I don't want you to do it, or I just want you to do what you can do. You want to feel something. Just bring those feet out, good. I definitely feel it in the glutes. You're going to feel it in the glutes also. So it's kind of a full lower body strengthener, isn't it? Try it again. All right, now if you were to pull the band up, if you have a longer band, longer than mine, you could probably still do it. But if you want to decrease your effort here, you can straighten your arms and do it. Whatever you find, you want to feel something, but you don't want to hurt yourself. So keep that in mind. Try it again, out to the side, hold it, feel the tension in your abdomen. You're really tightening that up without even trying. It just happens. So maybe that's good for us. Wonderful. And then feet come back and heels come down. Let go with just one hand, so you still have the band here. Now we're going to do something that feels good. All right. Under one foot. Take your time on this one. Maybe I'm working you too hard. Lift that leg up. Flex your foot a little bit, but not to the point where the band comes off, right? All right. Now you're going to pull back a little bit. If you want, and you have arms on your chair, I hope you do. I would like you to use a chair with arms if you have that at home. Just bounce it. 1, 2. Now, if you want to go a little bit higher, you might have to take your arm off. So now you're lifting your leg. You can do it this way if you want. I'm going to try it this way again. It gives us a little rest, doesn't it? Yeah, not bad. Feels pretty good. Up and down, up and down. Good. All right, now let's put the heel right down. Just relax. Keep holding on to the band. Don't let go of the band right now. Pull your chin in. Look up at the ceiling. Push your chin up toward the ceiling. And that, just kind of stretches your chin, your neck area, which is good. We need that. You want to counteract that coming down of everything with aging, how everything kind of gets droopy. All right, lift that up again, and you're going to pull back and out to the side. So this would involve the hip, wouldn't it? And you can do it this way if you want. You're actually pulling out, you're helping here with your arms up. But when you put your arms back on the chair, the arms of the chair, I think it's a little more effort. All right, we're going to try the other side too. Good. All right. Underneath, kind of the middle of the foot, holding on, lifting that leg up, pulling back. If you want to do a few of these while you're waiting, go right ahead. I think we started with this today, didn't we? All right, why don't you rest your arms on the arms of the chair? Let's do 10 of these now. 1 and 2, tightening and toning, a little bit aerobic, not much. All right, bouncing. Let's say 10. We've done 10 already. Let's do a few more though, because it kind of feels good actually. Good, and let's go out to the side now, out to the side. And if we've already done it, it's okay. Out to the side, good. And then I'll give you one that's going to feel good. It's for your feet and your ankles and your lower leg, your calf muscle, gastrocnemius. All right, we're going to put that heel down. Let go. Grab some water again. Get thirsty when we work out, but it's just good to do it I think most people don't drink enough water anyway, so it shouldn't hurt you unless you're drinking 2 or 3 gallons a day. I think that might be too much. But I knew a lot of people that drank about 63 ounces a day, and that seemed to be quite a bit to me. As far as a number, how many glasses should you drink, it depends on a lot of things. Let's take the band, put them under both feet, because we get water or liquid from milk, right? From juice, from coffee, tea, and vegetables. So it's difficult to count it unless you were involved in a study, but you can always talk to your doctor about it or a registered dietitian. Look for the RD at the end, okay? We're going to lift those legs up. Although there are a lot of people that do know about nutrition that are not registered dietitians, but you might not know who they are, so I just thought I'd throw that out to you. Let's pull back a little bit, and we're going to point and flex, point and flex. Good. How does that feel? Is it awkward? I know you can feel it in the ankle, in your calf muscle. Good. You can do this without a band, but it's a little more effort with the band. Good. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, and you see you are strengthening your upper body also because you're holding onto the band. Terrific. Down. I'm going to separate my band again. We're going to try one that I saw online, and I'm not sure I like it. And this will be the last of our exercises today. Take the band under both legs. Just going to see, again, my band is not really long enough. They were holding the band together like this. Some of you might not have the strength in your hands to hold that. Do what you can, or you can tie it. If your band is long enough, you can make a knot here. And they were just, I'm going to make it a little tighter. They were just bringing the leg out to the side. That would strengthen your hip and your outer thigh. Just something I thought might be fun to try. Not so bad. Try the other side. Out to the side. Out to the side. Good. And 3. I think I like it. Kind of comfy, and you don't have to untie the band either, right? We'll say 6 and 7. 1 more. And 8. Let's put the bands down. And let's relax and do a little stretch. You've done a great job. It's nice to have people with me, exercising with me. I like that. It's much more fun, even though I can't see you or hear you. I know you're out there. So what are we going to do? We're going to do our Grecian stretch again. And all we're going to do is turn those knees again. You need to come forward in the chair. Try to remember this. Leg closest to me, just put it in back. Good. Reach down if you can. Lift it and pull it back. If you don't want to let go like this, you can hold on right here. Pull back. Take your time. Wonderful. Look up at the ceiling. Make sure, though, first your head is pulled back and then up. Good. It's a very good stretch for here. This can also be done standing up. You know that, right? But for some people, it's a little easier. And then we'll let the leg come down the other side, sitting up straight, keeping that back straight now, and just come forward as much as you can. It will only be a little bit. Oh, wow, I can really feel that today. Great. Now you can round down and maybe see. Before I could only do here, not then here, and now I can do almost the top of the shoe. If we did it 2 or 3 times more, you'd be able to touch your toe. We all would. It happens fast. We gain that flexibility fast, but we lose it even faster if we don't keep it up, right? So let's quickly turn to the other side. We only have a minute left. Oh my gosh. Reach down and lift. I guess we're going to have to end in this position. Pull that leg back. Reach forward and pull back. Forward and back. So you're kind of pulling yourself apart, really, like the rack. Ooh, that's scary. Pulling back and pull that chin in so we're not following. We're coming back. Good, Reach. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this gives you the ambition, at least, the desire to exercise more. If you want to just take a walk today or tomorrow or the next day, try to walk at least, well, they say 3 to 5 times a week for us, if you can do it. So we'll see you next time.